Hello everyone, welcome back to another Pokemon trading card game online match. This one's going to be another kind of silly one with my wonderful Twist Mountain deck. Now this is just basically meant to win the game as fast as possible. Turn 1, this deck just plays 4 Tornadus EX, plays 4 Twist Mountain, 4 Aerodactyl, and a couple other stadiums, and basically you just try to blow through turn 1 for a knockout. Unfortunately, my opponent starts with a Stunfisk, so I'm not going to be able to really knock that out unless I get a bunch of plus powers, which, you know, that's perfectly possible, but that Eviolite really takes away my opportunity to do that. So, I start with Tornadus and Terrakion. He end me into this hand. I don't know what all this stuff I want to play down. Definitely putting down the Twist Mountain, because, you know, I need to get my Aerodactyls out. You get to flip. If you have an Aerodactyl in your hand, you can just put it down, and look at that. I got an Ultra Ball there, but I didn't get a double colorless. That's too bad. Now, if you see, I think did I play a plus power already? I think I did. I actually could have pulled off a crazy knockout here if he didn't have the Eviolite, and I drew a double colorless, and then I got an Aerodactyl to play. Alright, it was pretty far-fetched, but, alright, turn 1, we get an Aerodactyl down, and, this is exactly what I wanted. I get to use Aerodactyl's ability, adds 10 damage to my attacks, and what? No, what? He plays Aerodactyl too? Oh no. The one time I use a Twist Mountain deck, my opponent also puts down Aerodactyl. Is that a joke? What? Who plays Aerodactyl besides me? Alright, so clearly at this point I am very confused. My opponent just put down his own Aerodactyl, and this game is a lot weirder than I thought it would be. But turn 2, I am going to Power Blast for 100, thanks to the plus power in my Aerodactyl. So Tornadus EX starts to become a pretty strong attacker once you have all this stuff in play. Once you get a couple Aerodactyls out, you can even 2-hit EXs with Eviolites with Power Blast, just because of Aerodactyl's ability. You start to do all sorts of stuff, and this guy is more dedicated to Aerodactyl than I am. He plays Old Amber Aerodactyl, and gets an Aerodactyl into play. No, he has 2 out, so he's beating me in the Aerodactyl war. He also puts down a Mewtwo, but I get my second Aerodactyl out, so things are alright. This has now become a battle of Aerodactyl. I don't even care about winning anymore. I just want to be the guy who has more Aerodactyls in play. It's really my only goal at this point. So I do draw a plus power. That's going to let me blow through for a knockout, and let me attach somewhere else so I'm not as vulnerable to Mewtwo, which is much appreciated. So I should probably just play the plus power, blow through for 90, taking out his Aerodactyl. I also get some Eviolites in play, and we will continue my my onslaught with Tornadus and Aerodactyl. The Ancient Scream ability will let me add 20 damage to blow through, which is already doing 60, and then I do 10 more for plus power, so it's 90. So you can see you start to do all sorts of crazy damage once Aerodactyls come into play. It's not a very reliable thing, but, you know, it's fun. You get to do a lot of damage, surprise your opponent. Now he plays down a Mewtwo. Put down my my third Tornadus EX. I play Mewtwo myself, so I'm just going to go for it right now. This is very nice, having Aerodactyl, because it allows you to win Mewtwo wars. But I did not get a Mewtwo there, so that's a bummer. But, yeah, I mean, you only have to use 2 energy to X-Ball to knock out an opposing Mewtwo, because you have the plus damage from Ancient Scream. So I'm just going to blow through for 80 here. And now all my attacks are doing additional 20 damage, so you might think, oh, what if he plays an Eviolite? Well, then I just, you know, knock him out anyway. Max Potion, that's not one I can deal with. I already filled my bench with that Terrakion, so I'm not going to be able to drop a Mewtwo or anything like that. So that Mewtwo is pretty safe at this point. Just gonna go ahead and continue attacking, I think, and he got another Aerodactyl out, so the Aerodactyl count in this game is now up to 5. He's gotten 3 out. I've gotten 2. And looks like the game has frozen, and yeah, my opponent conceded. Alright, so I just wanted to show off this game. This was bizarre that my opponent played Aerodactyl as well. I was just sitting along here trying to troll someone with Twist Mountain, and then he slams down his own Aerodactyl. What? But that was a fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just a little quick one, and I'll have some more soon. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.